10 p.m. UK time. I'm still trying to frame myself up as per usual. Tony's bang on in the house. Tony, thanks for joining us, my man. Helen Power is here as well. She's got the power. Tony, man, this scope, the topic we're talking about, Fanny's here, is because I watched a video of yours on Facebook before, which I'm going to explain to people in a minute when everybody's joined. Let's give people a few seconds to join. But it inspired me to talk about what I want to talk about tonight. I've been meaning to do it for ages, and then I saw Tony's video. I was like, right, I've got to talk about this tonight. Carl is in the house. Good evening. Do us a favour, guys, as well. I keep forgetting to ask people at the start of these scopes. Share and share away. You can swipe. I don't even know how to do it because I don't watch enough Periscopes. I just present them. But you can swipe left on your iPhone, I think, or bottom to top on your Android. Nina, good evening. Girly Whirly, good evening. And you can share this with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. Kim, thank you for sharing. This is what I like to see. Madam Tosca has joined. Carl has shared. Thank you for sharing. I've noticed I do this a lot. Have you noticed this? I've developed this habit on Periscope for almost clapping my hands a lot. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to just sit like this for a bit and just be less animated. Good evening, Kim. So yeah, I'm excited about today's topic, which is all about apologising. Okay, I feel, thanks for sharing, Carl. Ruth, good evening. I feel that I don't know, well, because Tony inspired me with this and he's in the States, but I feel particularly in the UK as a British person that we're a nation of apologisers. Thank you for sharing, Tony. Thanks for sharing, Fanny. And Callum is here. Callum Kane is in the house. He's a new name. Let us know where you're viewing from. But I feel that we are just a massive nation of apologisers. And me personally, I see on a daily basis people sabotaging their success by apologising for something they haven't done yet before they've even done it. This is such an important topic, says Tony. Grateful you're spreading the word about it. Well, I am. So let me explain a little bit about Tony's video that inspired me to do this scope tonight. So Tony is an actor in the States, and he was working last weekend like a convention as a promo guy. You know, a lot of people do promo work on the side. Liam, good evening. Thanks for joining us. And Tony was working as a promo guy on a kids cartoon, and he was saying that fans of the show, I am plugged in, Kim, thanks for reminding me, fans of the show were coming over and speaking to him about the cartoon. Now, this cartoon is aimed at like kids up to 14 years old, and there were adults who were coming over who were proper into this stuff, and that's cool. If you've got a passion for something, then go and explore it. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But a lot of them were really apologetic in the way they were talking about it. They were coming over and going like, yeah, I like really like it, as if like something that they enjoyed doing was shameful, or like they shouldn't be enjoying it, and that they were apologising for actually taking pleasure in something that's completely innocent and just brings a lot of pleasure to, you know, lots of different age groups, but they saw it as a kid's thing. And I thought there's a lot of people who do this in real life. So tonight I want to talk about, well, not that that's not real life, but a lot of people who do this in their career and other areas of their life. And particularly as a Brit, I think the UK, we're just a nation of apologisers. We apologise all day, every day, for like, I'm sorry for sitting here, I'm sorry for sitting there, you know, sorry for breathing, sorry for the way that I look, sorry for getting in your way, sorry for bumping into you, even if, you know, other people had bumped into you, we still seem to apologise. I'm seeing loads. Excellent, well done, Wake Up America. I'm seeing your comments coming through. Keep it classy, keep it classy. So yeah, I want to talk about that tonight. Now, for those who are on this scope for the first time, I'm an actor. There's a lot of actors who watch this, but the stuff we talk about isn't particularly, you know, just exclusive for actors. No matter what career you have or whatever walk of life you're from, all this stuff will resonate with you, just as being a human being. So I have these little slides ready. What films have I ever been in? Check out IMDb. Just go and have a look at that, and you'll be amazed. You won't really, but there's a few little bits on there. Go and check it out. Ross Grant, boom. Right, it's not the Ross show though, right? We're doing this tonight. So stop apologising, guys, for these 5 things right now in your lives. There's loads of crazy messages on here tonight, isn't there? We've got a load of new people who are tearing up the chat. So there's 5 areas particularly that I want people to think about that you need to stop apologising for, because it's killing your potential and it's killing your, well, any walk of life you're in, any career or any aspects, but particularly if you're an actor, the first one or two of these, you're going to resonate with a lot, okay? A lot of people, I sit in on a lot of auditions as an actor, Get a load of the new crackers, says Sam. And there's a few crackers people in here, but it's good. Keep it up. It's fine. I like a bit of banter. A lot of actors, I sit in auditions and I see a lot of actors come in and they'll be talking to the casting director and the director before they do their audition and their casting, and they apologise for what they're about to do before they have even done it. So the first one is stop apologising for your performance before it's even begun. All right, these are just a few of the things I see people say. Right, I'm sorry, I only got the script yesterday. I'm sorry if my accent is off in this. You know, I've not had much time to practice. You know, I'm sorry, I've got a really sore throat today at the moment. Or, you know, people say, oh, I'm really sorry, you know, I've got a cold or whatever. They're just a few of the apologies that I hear come out of actors' mouths in an audition before they've even read for the casting director. Okay, so the minute that you apologise, you're signalling that your performance is going to be poor. Okay, so people will be waiting for you to screw up as opposed to just sitting back and enjoying your performance. If you go in and say, listen, my American accent's going to be pretty bad in this because I've not had time to practice it, then you ain't going to get away with it because they might not have been looking at your accent beforehand. Now all they're going to be doing is looking for that American accent and going, can I tell he's putting it on? Is that authentic? You're just going to completely screw up your performance before you've even done it. Now, if you're not an actor, you might do that in a job interview. You know, you might tip up to the job interview and you go, oh, you know, I apologise for, you know, I'm feeling under the weather today, or, you know, oh, you know, I'm really sorry, I was a little bit late today. You highlight all the things that you know you shouldn't really necessarily. You should be sorry for being late but if you're a little bit late, like a minute or two, don't make a big deal out of it. But a lot of people do. They just basically apologise too much for things that they don't need to worry about, and they make a point of something that didn't necessarily need to be a point. My uncle says sorry. Wow. Okay. I won't read those comments. That's amazing how people social media screws up people. There are some very messed up people on this scope. but that's all right. If you want to spend your evenings talking like that on a Periscope, then that's fine. For those who are watching the replay, you're not going to be able to see these comments, unfortunately. But yeah, you don't really want to. There's some absolute nutcases around. Second slide, guys, right? Second thing I want you to stop apologising for right away is for your feelings. People apologise for their feelings all the time. I was reading a bit of a book before that was really interesting. I'll tell you a little bit about it now. So telling people what you think and feel is a responsibility in any relationship, right? You should do it. By letting someone know how you feel, you're helping that person understand you, and you need to own that. Okay, and that's said by a great lady, Donna Flagg, right? She's the author of a book called Surviving Dreaded Conversations. If you're watching this on the replay, if you look underneath the video, there's going to be a PDF you can download of these slides. There's a link there that you'll be able to click directly to that book. This isn't to condone gushing your heart out when your local barista asks, you know, how you are. You know, Starbucks isn't the ideal place to open up about all your unresolved childhood wounds that clearly a few people on this scope have got tonight. A therapist's office would be better, right? But the warranted, you know, I'm upset by this, or I feel uncomfortable with such and such a thing, is perfectly legit, Flagg says. You know, so don't apologise for the way that you feel. If you've got a grievance, or don't apologise particularly if you feel great. As Brits, when people say, how are you? So many of us like to play it down. I don't know what it's like in the States. Tony, let us know. Because in the UK, yeah, sometimes it's almost like, you know, it's not viewed as that great if you're feeling great, because there's a lot of people around you who might not necessarily be. So we tend to apologise a lot as Brits, and we're like, oh, things are all right, things are okay, even when they're amazing. Don't apologise for saying things are amazing if they're amazing. What have we got up here? There's a load of mental comments. Give me some normal comments from the regular people who watch the scopes. Let me know if you're agreeing with this and if this resonates with you. When a casting director asked how tall I am, I said I'm only 5'3", when I should have just said I'm 5'3". Exactly, Ruth. Definitely, that's a really, really good point. Definitely. There's a load of crazy mentalists here. This is interesting though. Right. Thirdly, don't apologise for your mental comments on Periscope. I don't mind you putting them up. You keep sending them through. It's totally cool if that's what you want to do. We do the same here, says Tony. It's a lot of apologising for things we don't need to. Well, the third thing that I think people apologise a lot for, and you don't need to, again, you don't need to, and you should stop apologising for it, is your appearance. Alright, stop apologising for your appearance. When we jump into mea culpa, that means like, it's my fault. There's a lot of people on here who don't like, they probably know what that means, because they're just talking nonsense. But yeah, when you jump into mea culpas for saying, looking tired, having a bad hair day, or wearing an outfit that causes stares, right, we're really expressing a lack of self-compassion, explains Julia Brains, PhD. Now, Julia Brains is an American like self-compassion guru from one of the American universities. You can Google her, check her out. She says, "You are who you are," Flag says. Donna Flag says that. Why would an apology be necessary for what you look like? Okay, unless you flagrantly flout the dress code required of a certain situation, attempting to atone for who you are and how you decided to style your hair today is completely uncalled for. Okay, so remember, your subconscious is always listening to your inner and outer dialogue. Okay, so be kind to yourself. If you're going around all day apologising for everything, your subconscious is just hearing you sort of basically say you're doing things wrong all the time. Everything is wrong. I'm sorry for this, I'm sorry for that, oh, I'm sorry I got in your way, I'm sorry for standing here, I'm sorry, for everything. Your subconscious is hearing that, and it's just going to bring your state of being right down. I'm sorry for... wow, my goodness. Give me... Absolute crackpots. Guys on the replay, I wish you could see this. What I might do is I might upload the replay with the comments on, just so you can see what I'm seeing on it. I'm sorry if you're a dinner lady. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's a very British thing, however, to apologise. Yeah, it is. No, it definitely is. For sure. So third thing, right? Don't apologise for your appearance. Fourth thing that I'm massively passionate about, don't apologise for asking questions. Alright? We invalidate ourselves when we apologise for posing a question. Okay, some of us may do so to protect our egos, fearing that a peer or a colleague, will roll their eyes or snigger at the lack of our lack of knowledge. But you shouldn't apologise if you're requesting help or clarification, Flag says. Right, all you need to say is, "Can you please help me understand?" I will say it to some of these people in here. Can you please help me understand your comments? Let's have a look. Where was I up to then? I've lost my track. So yeah, all you need to say is, "Can you please help me understand that?" Or, "Could you please explain that a bit further?" If someone judges you for asking that, that could be a projection of his or her own insecurities. Flag adds. Never ever apologise for asking questions. I always say this. I always say, "There's no stupid questions except for the ones that you don't ask." Okay, and the chances are, if you're in a room and you're asking that question, there's other people in that room, a lot of those people will be wanting to ask that question as well, but won't have the balls to do it, because they'll be the ones thinking, "Well, you know what, I'm going to look stupid in front of the group." So never apologise for asking questions. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't. Give me some sane comments to read tonight. Where's the usual crew? There are no stupid questions, only professional mistakes, says Tony. That's a good one. But yeah, you should never, if you're confused, that's a positive thing. It's a good thing. It means you're about to learn something. Never apologise for asking questions. Oh, Sam, I saw something sensible written by Sam, but unfortunately, he got thrown up by all the crazies. But Sam says they all love me though. I don't know what your first comment was, Sam, but that's funny. You did try. You definitely tried. I only asked people at the start to share this scope with some people, and obviously all your followers and friends on Facebook and Twitter are a little bit crazy. People mentioning Elton John and want me to spin around on my chair. Where's my head at? That's the lyrics of a song. Right. Anyway, we're losing track. Fifth thing, guys. I don't want you to apologise. I don't know what happened, Carl. Fifth thing, right, I don't want you to apologise for in your life, right, which does my head in a little bit, because people sometimes give me a hard time about this, but it's just because, we all have busy lives and we get to things when we get to things. Fifth thing I don't want you to apologise from now on is not responding to a text, to a call, or an email straight away. Okay, we can't always get back to a friend, loved one, or colleague immediately. It's fact of life, right? unless there's an emergency, and usually you can tell, right, apologising for taking more than a split second to reply can make an issue out of something that might not have been a big deal to begin with, Flag says, right? Plus, it may send the message that our own agendas, this is the most important part for me, that our own agendas are less important than those we're responding to, right? And that's not true, and it's not cool at all, right? Your agenda is equally as important as anybody else's, right? Flag recommends a brief acknowledgement of the inquiry, coupled with a heads up about what's on your plate. Something like, I haven't forgotten, not forgotten about you, I'm just a tad, I'm a bit slammed here at work, or I'm still working on getting you an answer, so hang tight. That works great. People appreciate that, they're getting an answer effectively, so hang, so hang in there, and it's confirmation that you're aware of their needs. Flag says, just don't forget that you have needs too. All right, massively important. Ruth said she sent an email to someone regarding an interview and resisted apologising. Good, because you don't need to apologise. So yeah, you've got needs too. Don't forget that. Sometimes what we tend to do, somebody sends us an email and instantly, I used to do this all the time because I was just a yes man, such a yes man. I would just drop whatever I was doing and then just to reply. And I'd just be like, I've just spent like half an hour working on someone else's problem. And sometimes people will send you emails asking you for help only when something that was important to them at some stage has become an emergency, effectively kind of, it's they've left it too late. All right, they might have known 2 weeks ago that they had a report to do or something to, something to figure, something to do in their lives. They've left it till the last minute. That important thing suddenly becomes urgent, and then they pile it on you, and it's not your responsibility. So don't apologise for not getting back to someone straight away. It's probably their fault that they didn't do their important task before it became urgent. Still a load of crazies talking about noises coming from basements. I've no idea what you're on about. But yeah, don't apologise for not getting back to people straight away. So to recap, from 5 to 1, things that you need to stop apologising for in your life. Otherwise, you just, you ain't going to fulfil your potential. You're just going to spend all your time saying sorry. First one is for not responding to emails, calls or texts straight away. Stop apologising for it. Second thing to stop apologising for in your life and your career, stop apologising for asking questions, right? If you need to ask questions, ask questions. As Tony said, there aren't any stupid questions, okay? There's no stupid questions apart from the ones that you don't ask. 3, stop apologising for your appearance, all right? That's something you definitely shouldn't apologise for, unless, like I say, you are flouting the rules or whatever. But don't apologise that, and don't worry about it, right? If your hair is slightly out of place, you don't have to apologise for it and make a big deal out of it, because it might not have been a big deal in the first place. 2, stop apologising. What's Sam saying? I'm going to read it quick. You get confused with my comments, Ross, so I don't think you have a chance understanding tonight. No. Someone just said your hair is very out of place. I don't think it is. I think this is all right. I don't know where you're from, right? I think here, where in Normalville, I think this is quite acceptable, to be fair. 2, stop apologising for your feelings, but don't apologise for your feelings on here. If you feel that my hair is shit or something, then tell me, right? Because don't apologise for your feelings if you feel that. I don't want you to keep that inside and bottled up and cry yourself to sleep at night. Tell me about it, and maybe, next time I go to the hairdressers, I might ask him to do something different with it. 1, right, but I'm not going to apologise for my hair either. And number 1, right, guys, don't apologise for your performance, particularly this is if you're an actor. Don't apologise for your performance before you've even begun. Okay, so many actors will apologise for what they're about to do before they've even read for the part they're going for. They will say, I'm sorry, for looking like this. I'm sorry for being like this. I'm sorry for having a cold. I'm sorry for not knowing my lines well enough. I'm sorry for not having the accent down enough. I'm sorry for not having researched the scripts enough. I'm sorry for being a human being, and I'm sorry for being alive. Stop apologising for it. Interesting. Let me know what you think, normal people on the scope. And we're going to be back on Wednesday. I hope everyone joins us still on Wednesday. The viewing figures are going through the roof. Yeah, we're going to be back on Wednesday talking about something completely different. I don't even know exactly what it's going to be yet, but if you've got any suggestions, it's going to be another a session of what we call motivation and mind hacks. Let me know and tweet me. It's at Ross A. Grant. Let me know. You can also tweet the website that I run as well, which is at Act On This TV. Let us know what you might want to talk about. And then on Friday, we're going to be doing the last book club on Michael Port's Steal the Show. It's an awesome book. Unfortunately, a lot of people on the scope at the moment probably won't be able to read, but that's okay. If you come back on Friday, I'll read this to you guys. So hopefully it might expand your horizons a little bit. James wants me to life coach the shit out of him. I'll try and do that. I'll try and do that if you turn up again, James. Tony's bought the book. It's a great book, Tony. It really is a great, a really good read. We're looking at the last chapter of that on Friday, and then we're going to be looking at a new book for next month. Not sure exactly what that's going to be yet, but again, got any suggestions, then let us know. Also, guys, what I might be doing as well, I might be replacing one of the Periscopes that we do a week with a podcast instead, called 5 Minute Friday. Okay, so it might mean that we do a Mind Hacks and Motivation Periscope on a Monday, we do book club on a Wednesday, and then you guys get a 5 Minute Friday podcast, which you'll be able to get on iTunes, you'll be able to download, and you'll be able to listen to wherever you are. Because I know Friday nights, obviously, not everybody can tune in. It's a way of kind of getting more of the messages that we want to share out there. So let me know what you think about that. How long does 5 Minute Friday last? About 20 minutes, something like that. I love it. It is good. Let me know where the crazies, where you're viewing from, crazy people. Let me talk to you for a little bit. Read The Big Hungry Caterpillar. Sounds pretty good. Let me know what lessons are in that. Babe Station shits on this, mate, says someone. Yeah, excellent. Well, why? You're probably watching this because you can't afford Babe Station. Because unfortunately, you've not listened to any of the other Periscopes and then enhance your life enough to earn enough money for your Babe Station subscription. That would be good. Maybe you should tune in more often. Shave my legs, says Gibber. Excellent. Get a lemo in for Friday, Chief. Don't know what that is, but I'll try. What coffee is that? This is a standard filter coffee that I've made myself, basically. It's not a special. It's Starbucks coffee, but I just made it at home. Where are you viewing from? All these new people using an old cup. Now, you say, I don't know if you have them in the States or where you're from. Not that the States wouldn't have these. I just don't know where you're from. It's a plastic refillable one that's good for the environment. You pay £1 over here in the UK. Every time you go to Starbucks, you take this with you, so you don't have to use one of their cups. You get 25p off your coffee. I think saying sorry can stop an argument. Okay, now there's appropriate times to apologise, Ruth. These are the inappropriate times to apologise. There's definitely, I'm not saying don't just be unapologetic your entire life. You've got to apologise for some things, but you've got to know when to apologise. And I think what happens, what I'm really trying to say is I think a lot of people, they inhabit the word sorry as like a tick. So we have ticks where we fill in space where we're talking, and we might go, yeah, yeah, no. All these little ticks. Sorry can very easily become one of those ticks. So you end up saying it subconsciously and automatically without even realising you have nothing to apologise for. You just end up going, yeah, sorry. What? What are you saying sorry for? Stop saying sorry. Someone's football crazy and chocolate mad. No one's asked, apparently. Well, why are you viewing it then? If you're not asked, why are you even on the Periscope? It's pointless. Go and watch Babe Station or whatever you find better than this. Someone's saying something ridiculous. People want me to spin on the chair. I can't spin around. There's not enough room. I don't think I can say it much. Got me thinking why I don't. Oh, that's good, Carl. Carl doesn't say it much. That's good. Everyone's going spin, spin, spin. I can't spin. I ain't got enough room to spin. I'm going to knock over the shelves and stuff. Jen, look at this. This is peer pressure. Jen, look, that's as far as I can go. Look, then a crash. There's a crash. I can't spin, guys. Pour that over your head. Not going to do that. Proud of the way you hold it together, says Ruth. Ruth, this is funny. This is all right. I don't mind a little bit of this. This is it's from a psychological perspective. Very interesting how people will get on their phone and troll a Periscope that's like on personal development and positive psychology. It's really interesting, right? Because the guys who are doing this, what I would ask you in all seriousness, I'm not like even mucking about or like taking the piss out of you. What are you doing like with your life right now to spend this time on your iPhone? Because you're on your iPhone or you're on your Android or on your iPad or whatever, and you're actually, you just, I mean, we've been doing this scope for 25 minutes, guys, right? You've been wasting at least 25 minutes of your time. Hopefully you've taken some of this information in and you're going to use it. But you've wasted 25 minutes just on my scope, right? You might do this another 3 times today. That's 2 hours that you've wasted on a daily basis, right? That's 14 hours a week, guys, right? If you aren't where you want to be in your life right now, if you're not earning the money you want to earn, doing the job you want to do, having the impact that you want to have, got the girlfriend or the boyfriend that you want, that you think you deserve, then you're wasting 14 hours a week on bullshit. And that's just like, you know, I'm just being real with you. I don't mind you doing this at all. This is totally cool and it gives me a bit of entertainment. It's very different. But over a month, guys, add it up. Can you do that? 14 times 4. Have you got that? It's 56, right? It's 56 hours a month, right? It's over a full, like, week's worth of full-time work that you're just throwing away, right? And over the space of a year, you know, what could you do with that time? Seriously, it's like, it's just a bit of a waste. And if you're only doing it for a bit of a laugh and you do it for 20 minutes a day, then fair enough, you're on your lunch hour or whatever and you're having a bit of banter, fine. But in all seriousness, have a look at what you're doing with your life. Because there's a lot of people who won't get an opportunity like you've got right now to do so. There's a lot of people tomorrow who won't even wake up and won't be able to go on their phone on Periscope and muck about like this. Okay, and they wish that they had the opportunity that you are now wasting. So just have a look at yourself, seriously, I'm not being a dick, and just go, how could I better use these 56 hours a month to better my life and have more of the things that I want in it? You know, it's up to you, but there's a lot of time being wasted here, which I find fascinating. It's cool. So I will leave you with that. But thanks for entertaining me and for the rest of the regulars. We've got like a core group of like 25, 30 regulars. You've made this more interesting than, than some of the scopes that I've probably done for these people, so thank you. But time's only wasted when you're not getting wasted. Oh man, seriously, I wish I could like have a coffee with you for 30 minutes and just you know, help you see a little bit of what you're missing out on. Hopefully you're not very old, right? And you're probably, maybe you're in your teens, and that's fine. And we all muck around in our teens, but don't waste that time, right? If I could, I'm 33 now, if I could go back to my teens knowing what I know now, things, you know, would be different, okay? I don't regret anything that I did, but you guys, if you are like, you know, you have all this opportunity in front of you now and you are so young, start using it, because other people don't necessarily get that opportunity that you've got. So do it. Yeah, 15, pretending to be 33. Look at that. I mean, see, Chris Ord, Chris, man, if that's your real name, just have a look at yourself. People say, effing hell, hope I don't end up like you. Don't end up like me. What? Making a positive impact in the world, being completely financially free, doing a job that I love, traveling around the world, inspiring people and having a good time. I think you probably would want to end up like me, but you're probably afraid of the work that it would take to be like me. So go out there and do it and prove me wrong, and tweet me once you've done it and you're doing it at Ross A. Grant. Tweet me, let me know what you're doing to enhance not just your life but other people's lives, because I don't think you're doing very much. I was reading this. It's good. Someone's working in a chippy serving battered cod. Well, that's fine if that's what you want to do. Oh, look at it, keyboard warriors. I'd love to see you in real life and chat to you. Let's see if you're this brave. It's mental. I love it. It's good, guys. I'm going to leave you. It's 10:30 here in the UK. If you're in America or wherever you are, Have a good time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Go and use it get some productivity done today. Use it productively. Go and do something that's going to help you get further in your life. Someone has stabbed me. That's insane. I love it. I love it. You drink fake coffee. There's nothing fake about that. That's real coffee, that is. Amazing. Right, guys, thank you. So I'll be back on Wednesday night, 10 p.m. UK time. Tony, thank you for inspiring this Periscope. I'll be back 5 p.m. your time in the States. I appreciate you. I seriously appreciate even all the trolls. It's cool. Thank you so much for spending some time. Thanks for the hearts. This is probably the most viewers we've probably had on the scope. But I do appreciate you, honestly, and hopefully you'll come on and join again, and you'll get some value from this. It's free. Come and join next time. Hopefully I can turn your head a little bit to actually getting involved a little bit more positively. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'm going to quick spin. I can't spin. Look. I've got nothing. I can give you a semi-spin. That's all I've got. Right, I'm out of here, guys. I'm going to try and end this properly. There we go. If you watch it on the replay, I'm going to try and upload the replay with the comments, so you can at least, because you're going to miss out otherwise. I'm going to see if I can do that. Thank you, guys. Bye for now.